Fine lines showing up faster after 50 is not just aging, it is a warning sign from your collagen. Dermatology research shows that in the first few years after menopause, women can lose a large portion of their skin collagen, and the decline continues quietly, year after year. That is why you may feel like your face changed almost overnight. Suddenly, the skin around your eyes looks more delicate, your cheeks don't feel as full, and your jawline looks softer than it used to. But here is the part almost no one tells you. There are simple vegetables you walk past in the grocery store every week that contain powerful compounds capable of slowing this collagen decline from the inside. The surprising truth is that most women over 50 either never eat them at all or eat them in ways that reduce half of their benefits. If you've ever felt frustrated because your skincare routine stopped working after 50, you're not alone. I hear this constantly in my practice. Women tell me they're buying better creams, applying more serums, trying expensive treatments, yet their skin still feels drier, thinner, and less firm. I want you to know something important. Your skin is not failing you. Your biology is changing. I'm Dr. Lisa Perriera, a board-certified gynecologist with over 30 years of experience supporting women through perimenopause, menopause, and beyond. After caring for thousands of women in midlife, one thing became clear: the women who nourish their skin from the inside age very differently than those who rely solely on topical products. Their skin still reflects their age, but it looks calmer, stronger, and more alive. When estrogen declines, your skin loses moisture elasticity and its natural repair ability. Your barrier weakens, inflammation rises, and collagen becomes easier to damage and slower to rebuild. At that point, creams can only help so much unless the inside is supported too. It's like repainting a house while cracks form beneath the surface. That's why today's lesson focuses on nourishment from within. We'll explore 5 vegetables that help your body protect collagen, calm inflammation, and support your skin at a cellular level. They're simple, affordable, and when used correctly, they can shift how your skin ages. Before we go further, I'd love to connect with you. Tell me where you're watching from. Are you somewhere in the United States? If so, which state? Texas, Florida, Ohio, California, New York? I love seeing each one show up in the comments. And if you're watching from another country, please share that too. It warms my heart to see women from so many corners of the world learning together. And if you find value here, please subscribe. Your support truly motivates me to continue creating educational videos for women over 50 everywhere. Now imagine this. 6 or 12 months from now, you look in the mirror and your skin still tells your story, but it looks different. Hydrated instead of tight, smoother instead of dull, more supported around the eyes and cheeks. You still see yourself, but a version that looks more rested, more balanced, more at ease. That change doesn't come from one miracle cream. It comes from the nourishment you give your body every day. In a moment, we'll move into the next section and begin with a vegetable. Most women underestimate, yet it can make your skin look more hydrated, less puffy, and more refreshed in the morning. It's gentle, accessible, and a perfect place to begin. Fine lines and loss of firmness often begin with something far simpler than most women realize. Before we reach the more powerful anti-aging vegetables, we need to start with one that lays the foundation for everything else to work: celery. Many women overlook it because it seems too basic, too ordinary, too diet food. But for women over 50, celery serves a very different purpose. It helps the skin hold hydration in a way that becomes harder after menopause. As estrogen declines, your body becomes less efficient at balancing fluids. You may drink plenty of water, yet still wake up feeling puffy dry around the eyes or tight along the cheeks. This isn't because you're dehydrated. It's because the water isn't staying inside your cells the way it used to. Celery offers gentle support by providing structured water and essential electrolytes like potassium, magnesium, and natural sodium. These minerals work together to help your cells retain moisture rather than letting it pass straight through. This is why so many women notice that even after hydrating all day, their skin still looks deflated. Without mineral balance, water alone cannot do its job. Celery helps correct that. When your cells stay hydrated from within, your skin appears softer, smoother, and more refreshed. Even the fine lines that form from dryness look less sharp. Celery also contains vitamin K and polyphenols that calm low-grade inflammation. And inflammation is one of the hidden contributors to that dull, swollen, or uneven look many women experience after 50. When inflammation gently settles, the skin often looks brighter and more at ease. I had a patient named Sandra who struggled with morning puffiness for years. She tried sleeping on a higher pillow, reducing salt, using expensive eye creams. Nothing worked. When she began adding a few celery sticks in the morning, with a small amount of healthy fat, like hummus or avocado dip, she noticed something within a week. She still woke up puffy, but the swelling faded much faster. By week 3, she told me her skin felt more awake in the morning. Hydration was finally getting where it needed to go. Celery juice can help too, but only when used sensibly. 3 to 4 times a week in the morning is enough. It should not replace breakfast or be consumed in large amounts. Women with low blood pressure or on specific medications should observe how their body responds and adjust as needed. Once hydration becomes more stable, something important happens. Your skin becomes more receptive to the nutrients that support deeper anti-aging. Think of celery as preparing the soil so the real rejuvenation can happen. Without this foundation, the next vegetables on the list cannot offer their full benefits. And that brings us to one of the most overlooked reasons women experience dullness, redness, or stubborn breakouts after 50. It has little to do with products, and far more to do with what is happening inside the gut. When digestion becomes sluggish, or the microbiome becomes imbalanced, the skin often reflects it. Bloating, irregular bowel movements, and decreased nutrient absorption all show up on the face over time. This is where the next vegetable shines. It helps reset the internal environment that determines how your skin behaves on the outside. It supports microbial balance, reduces hidden inflammation, and helps your skin regain its natural clarity and calmness. We're now ready to explore it. And although it seems simple, its impact on midlife skin can be remarkably powerful. The next vegetable plays a completely different role in how your skin ages because it works through the gut. Many women focus heavily on skin creams, serums, and treatments, yet continue to struggle with dullness, redness, or breakouts because the internal environment of the gut has quietly shifted during and after menopause. When digestion slows down, or the microbiome becomes imbalanced, inflammation circulates through the body and often shows up on the face long before you feel it anywhere else. This is why asparagus becomes so important for women over 50. It offers a unique combination of prebiotic fiber, folate, and glutathione that supports the gut and liver in ways most vegetables cannot. Prebiotic fiber is not the same as regular fiber. It feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, helping them thrive and rebalance your microbiome. When these good bacteria become stronger, systemic inflammation decreases, and the skin often becomes calmer and clearer. Folate, a B vitamin essential for cell renewal, supports the repair of tissues, including the skin. And for women in midlife who often experience slower regeneration, folate helps the skin replace older, stressed cells with healthier ones more efficiently. Glutathione, often called the body's master antioxidant, supports detoxification and protects the deepest layers of your skin from oxidative stress, one of the primary drivers of premature aging. I once worked with a woman named Patricia, who was in her late 50s. She complained that no matter what she put on her face, her cheeks always looked slightly inflamed, and her skin tone appeared uneven. Her gut was also giving her signals she didn't understand: bloating, slower digestion, and irregular bowel movements. When we added asparagus 2 to 3 times a week, lightly steamed or sautéed, she noticed that not only did her digestion feel smoother, but her skin tone became more even and less reactive. She told me I didn't know my gut and my skin were talking to each other. But they always are. The reason asparagus works so well is that it targets both inflammation and detoxification. When your liver clears waste efficiently and your gut microbiome is more balanced, your skin has far less internal stress to manage. And when the inside becomes calmer, the outside usually follows. The key to using asparagus effectively is gentle preparation. Overcooking it destroys glutathione, so steaming for 4 to 6 minutes or lightly sautéing is best. Pairing asparagus with healthy fats like olive oil helps your body absorb its nutrients better. For women with sensitive digestion, starting with small portions can make the transition easier. With hydration supported by celery and gut balance strengthened through asparagus, your skin now has the foundation it needs for deeper transformation. And this brings us to the next stage of aging that women often notice around their 50s and 60s: sagging, etched wrinkles, and a change in the structure of the face that no cream seems to fix. Many women think these changes are simply gravity or getting older, but a large part of what you are seeing comes from something happening inside your collagen fibers. A process called glycation slowly stiffens and weakens the proteins that give your skin its structure. Once glycation takes hold, fine lines deepen faster, sagging becomes more noticeable, and the skin loses its natural spring. But certain vegetables can help slow this process from the inside. We're ready to explore the one vegetable that protects your collagen against this hidden form of damage and helps your skin stay firmer for longer. The vegetable that helps defend your collagen from this hidden internal damage is broccoli. Many women do not realize that one of the fastest ways collagen weakens after 50 is through a process called glycation. This happens when excess sugar molecules attach to proteins like collagen and elastin, creating harmful compounds that make those fibers stiff, brittle, and easier to break. The result is skin that sags, faster lines that deepen quickly, and a gradual loss of firmness that no topical product can fully correct on its own. Broccoli contains a powerful compound called sulforaphane that helps slow this process. Sulforaphane supports your body's natural detox pathways and reduces the formation of glycation-related molecules. I often describe it as giving your collagen a protective shield. When collagen fibers stay flexible and less damaged, your skin holds its structure better, especially around the jawline and cheeks. Broccoli also provides vitamin C, which is essential for building new collagen. For women over 50, vitamin C is not just a nice addition, it is a necessity. Without enough of it, your body cannot form strong new collagen fibers. The carotenoids in broccoli help protect your skin cells from oxidative stress, reducing dullness and helping maintain a smoother complexion. One of my patients, Ellen, who was 62, told me she felt like her face had changed shape over the last few years. Her jawline had softened, and her cheeks didn't look as lifted as before. She tried facial exercises, creams, gadgets, everything. When she began eating broccoli regularly, lightly steamed 3 to 5 times a week, she didn't see an immediate change. But over the next 3 months, something shifted. Her skin didn't look younger, but it looked stronger. The sagging didn't worsen as quickly, and the overall tone of her face appeared more supported. That is what internal collagen protection looks like. Quiet, steady stability. To use broccoli effectively, steaming it for 3 to 5 minutes is ideal. Boiling or microwaving can reduce the potency of sulforaphane and vitamin C. Pairing it with a bit of healthy fat, like a drizzle of olive oil or a sprinkle of sesame seeds, increases nutrient absorption. Variety also helps, so broccolini or even broccoli sprouts can be wonderful additions. Once your collagen is more protected from glycation, the skin becomes far more responsive to anti-inflammatory and firming nutrients. This is important because many women notice that even when wrinkles are not severe, their face begins to look less lifted. The jawline softens, cheeks flatten, and the skin loses some of its natural firmness. Much of this comes from chronic low-grade inflammation and reduced microcirculation beneath the skin. The next vegetable supports this stage beautifully. It is rich in compounds that calm inflammation, improve circulation under the surface, and help your skin maintain a firmer, more supported appearance. For many women, it is the vegetable that gives the most noticeable boost to skin strength and definition. The next vegetable plays a powerful role in helping your skin stay firm and supported from within, especially at a time when natural firmness begins to fade. Many women in their 50s and 60s tell me that even when wrinkles are not their biggest concern, their face no longer looks as lifted as it once did. The jawline softens, the cheeks lose some fullness, and the overall structure feels less defined. A lot of this has to do with inflammation and reduced microcirculation beneath the skin. This is where kale becomes such a valuable ally. Kale is often praised for general health, but few women realize how directly it supports midlife skin. It contains vitamin K, vitamin A, vitamin C, quercetin, and lutein, a combination that helps reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and strengthen the tissues that keep your skin lifted. Quercetin is a plant flavonoid known for calming silent inflammation that slowly erodes collagen over time. When inflammation decreases, the skin can maintain structure instead of gradually weakening. Vitamin K helps enhance microcirculation, making it easier for oxygen and nutrients to reach the skin. Many women describe their complexion looking rosier and more awake once they improve circulation at the skin level. Vitamin A supports cell turnover, which becomes slower after menopause, helping mature skin renew itself more consistently. And vitamin C continues supporting collagen formation while protecting existing collagen from oxidative stress. I remember a woman named Linda who was 58 when she visited my office. She told me that her jawline used to be her favorite feature, but over the last few years, she had watched it soften. She didn't want fillers. She didn't want procedures. She wanted something natural that could help her skin feel more stable. We added kale into her weekly routine 3 to 4 times, sometimes in lightly sautéed form, sometimes blended into smoothies with a touch of avocado. About 8 weeks later, she said something subtle but powerful had changed. Her skin felt stronger. Not pulled or tightened, just more supported. That is the quiet difference anti-inflammatory greens can make. For women with sensitive digestion, raw kale can sometimes feel heavy. Massaging it with a little olive oil or lightly steaming it for a minute or two can make it gentler without losing nutrients. Pairing it with healthy fats also helps the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A and K, which are so important for skin firmness. Once inflammation lowers and circulation improves, your skin becomes more responsive to one final layer of nourishment. And the last vegetable we'll look at is the one that brings everything together. It supports elasticity, protects collagen from light-related damage, and gives your skin a more radiant, hydrated appearance from the deepest layers. This vegetable does not just improve how your skin looks today. It helps protect how your skin will look in the years ahead. If you've ever noticed fine lines forming quickly around the eyes or mouth, or if you've felt like your skin has become more sensitive to sunlight, this next one may be the most important addition to your routine. The final vegetable brings all the pieces together by targeting elasticity, collagen, integrity, and protection against one of the biggest accelerators of aging daily light exposure. Many women notice that even when they moisturize faithfully and use sunscreen when they remember fine lines still deepen around the eyes, the skin looks more fragile and the overall texture becomes less smooth. This often happens because the skin is constantly exposed to oxidative stress from sunlight and environmental factors, and without strong internal defense, collagen breaks down faster than the skin can rebuild it. Spinach offers exactly the kind of internal protection your skin needs at this stage of life. It is rich in vitamin C and vitamin A, two nutrients your body relies on to create healthy new collagen fibers. Vitamin C acts as a cofactor in collagen synthesis, helping your skin build stronger, smoother, more elastic tissue. It also protects the collagen you already have from oxidative damage. Vitamin A supports cell turnover, helping your skin replace older or damaged cells more efficiently, so the surface looks fresher, brighter, and more refined. But what makes spinach truly exceptional is its concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin carotenoids that play a crucial role in defending your skin from photoaging. Photoaging refers to the premature aging caused by UV exposure. These nutrients act like an internal shield that reduces collagen degradation triggered by sunlight and even by blue light from screens. Over time, this internal protection helps your skin maintain its elasticity and firmness more effectively. Clinical observations show that consistent intake of lutein and zeaxanthin may improve skin smoothness, elasticity, and moisture levels within 12 weeks. These improvements are gradual, but they are long-lasting because they occur in the deeper layers of the skin where true anti-aging begins. Spinach can be enjoyed in many forms: lightly cooked, blended into smoothies, added to soups, or folded into omelettes. Pairing it with healthy fats, such as olive oil, almonds, or avocado, enhances the absorption of carotenoids. Many women find it easiest to rotate spinach into their routine 3 to 5 times per week, alternating between cooked and blended forms for variety and comfort. Once you begin supporting your skin with hydration from celery, gut balance, from asparagus, collagen protection, from broccoli, firmness, from kale, and elasticity from spinach, your inside-out foundation becomes incredibly strong. But eating these vegetables randomly or inconsistently won't produce meaningful changes. Your skin needs rhythm, consistency, and preparation that respects how nutrients actually work inside your body. That is why the next part is about helping you turn this knowledge into a simple, sustainable routine. Nothing complicated, nothing restrictive, just practical guidance that fits naturally into your life. Because when you use these vegetables wisely, their combined benefits become far greater than any single ingredient alone. Now that you understand how each vegetable supports your skin in a different and complementary way, the next step is learning how to use them so they work together instead of separately. One of the most common mistakes I see is women adding these foods randomly, eating a lot one week and almost none the next. Skin does not respond well to inconsistency. What makes a real difference is steady nourishment, week after week. The first thing to consider is frequency. You do not need to eat all 5 vegetables every day. In fact, doing so may overwhelm your digestion, especially if your body is adjusting to higher fiber after menopause. Instead, think in terms of weekly rotation, giving your skin what it needs in small, consistent amounts. Celery works beautifully when included 3 to 4 times per week because it helps maintain hydration and reduce puffiness. Asparagus is helpful 2 to 3 times weekly, supporting your gut and calming internal inflammation. Broccoli shines when eaten 3 to 5 times a week because of its role in protecting collagen. Kale is best 3 to 4 times weekly, helping keep inflammation low while supporting firmness. Spinach works particularly well 3 to 5 times a week because of its strong effects on elasticity and photoaging defense. The second key is preparation. Light cooking protects nutrients better than boiling or microwaving, especially for broccoli, kale, and asparagus. Steaming, sautéing, or blanching are ideal. If you enjoy raw greens, pairing them with healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, or avocado improves absorption of vitamins A, E, and K, as well as carotenoids. These fats act like carriers, helping the nutrients reach the deeper layers of your skin more effectively. The third step is digestion. Many women develop changes in digestion after 50, including slower motility or more sensitivity to high-fiber foods. If you are not used to eating vegetables regularly, start with smaller portions and increase gradually over 1 to 2 weeks. Lightly cooking greens makes them easier on your stomach. Drinking water throughout the day helps your body handle fiber more comfortably. And if you ever feel bloated or uncomfortable, that is not a sign the vegetable is wrong for you. It usually means your body needs a slower introduction. I often remind my patients that skin is a reflection of the internal environment. When your digestion feels calmer, your energy smoother, and your inflammation lower, your skin almost always begins to follow that lead. These vegetables support those internal systems quietly but powerfully, especially when you give your body time to adapt. Once you have a consistent routine and know how to prepare these foods properly, the next most important piece is understanding safety. Women over 50 are more likely to take medications, have changes in circulation, or experience shifts in kidney and liver function. While these vegetables are incredibly supportive for most women, there are a few considerations that help ensure you use them safely and effectively. Before you begin adding these vegetables into your weekly routine, it is important to understand a few safety considerations so your body receives the benefits without any unintended discomfort. Women over 50 often take medications, experience changes in circulation, or have shifts in digestion and kidney function. Knowing these nuances allows you to nourish your skin with confidence. One of the first things to be mindful of is vitamin K. Both kale and spinach contain meaningful amounts of vitamin K, which plays a role in blood clotting. For most women, this is not a problem. In fact, it can support healthy circulation and overall vitality. However, if you take a blood-thinning medication such as warfarin, the key is consistency. You should not drastically increase or decrease your intake of high vitamin K foods without speaking to your healthcare provider. A steady, predictable intake helps your medication remain effective and keeps your health in balance. Another consideration is oxalates, natural compounds found in spinach and kale. For most women, oxalates are harmless, but for someone who has a history of kidney stones or is sensitive to these compounds, very large amounts could increase discomfort. This does not mean you need to avoid these vegetables. It simply means moderation and rotation are your best friends. Steaming spinach lightly can reduce oxalate content, and keeping a variety of greens in your routine can help your body stay comfortable. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, while incredibly beneficial, may cause bloating or digestive heaviness if introduced too quickly. This is not a sign that your body does not want the vegetable. It is simply an indication that your digestion is adjusting, especially if you have not eaten much fiber recently. In those cases, start with smaller portions and gradually increase over 1 to 2 weeks. Cooking broccoli lightly instead of eating it raw can also make a significant difference. Some women may also notice that asparagus increases urine odor because of its natural sulfur compounds. This is normal and harmless. If you have any specific food allergies or intolerances, listening to your body is always the most reliable guide. If a food repeatedly causes discomfort, pause and reintroduce it slowly to determine whether it truly is the cause. The most important point to remember is that every woman's body responds differently. Medications, age, hormone changes, digestive shifts, stress levels, and even hydration patterns all influence nutrient absorption. There is no perfect routine, only a steady one. You are not aiming for perfection. You are aiming for nourishment that feels doable and supportive. Now that you understand the safety basics, you are ready for the final piece. This is where we take everything you have learned and turn it into something simple, practical, and sustainable. A gentle rhythm you can follow week after week, so your skin has the internal support it needs to age with strength, calm, and grace. As we bring everything together, I want you to pause for a moment and take a breath. What you have learned is not a trend, not a quick fix, and not another overwhelming routine. It is a gentle, nourishing way to support your skin from the inside, especially during a stage of life when your biology is shifting and your needs are changing. The vegetables we explored work in different ways, but together they create a foundation your skin can rely on. Celery helps your cells hold hydration, so your skin appears softer and less puffy. Asparagus supports your gut and detox pathways, allowing inflammation to settle. Broccoli protects your collagen from becoming stiff and brittle. Kale strengthens firmness by improving microcirculation and reducing silent inflammation. Spinach helps your skin defend itself against daily light exposure and supports elasticity from the inside out. When used consistently, they work like a quiet team, supporting you from beneath the surface. These changes do not happen overnight. Your skin transforms gradually the same way the seasons change. But every serving of greens, every small, thoughtful choice becomes a message to your body. A message that says, I am supporting you. I am caring for you. I am giving you what you need to stay strong. I have seen women in their 50s, 60s, 70s, even 80s nourish their skin from within and experience a new kind of radiance. Not the radiance of youth, but the radiance of health stability and self-respect. Your skin will still show your age, but with the right nourishment, it can age with calmness, clarity, and grace. My sincere advice as your doctor and your guide is this: do not try to do everything at once. Choose one small step this week. Maybe it is celery in the morning, maybe a serving of broccoli with dinner, maybe a handful of spinach blended into a smoothie. Small steps invite your body to respond with ease, and when you continue day after day, the results become long-lasting. Before we close, I would love to hear from you. Which vegetable do you want to start with this week? Just one. Your answer may inspire another woman who is watching this video and wondering where to begin. And if you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support truly motivates me to continue creating educational videos that empower women over 50 around the world. Thank you for spending your time with me today. It is an honor to walk with you on your wellness journey. I am Dr. Lisa Perriera, and I am always here to support your health, your confidence, and your beautiful strength. And before we say goodbye, let me gently remind you, this video is for educational purposes only. It does not replace medical advice. Every woman's body is unique. If you have personal concerns or experience significant changes, please speak with your healthcare provider. Your well-being deserves personalized care.